Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fresh Horizons on Hope Cove. I'm not feeling especially well, so this will probably be a short one today. But let's dive into it. As I said, I'm not feeling especially well, so I apologize. But I have been doing various things this week. I'd actually forgotten in not feeling especially well that I hadn't already recorded for this week. So this is why this one's being recorded quite late on a Saturday. And I'll show you around what I've done and you know, that'll be enough. And that'll be the episode. I apologize. Oh my God, this is going well. Let's just run around, folks. Right, so this week I mostly have been messing around with the island. I've been cleaning it up a bit. It's been a slightly messy week, but I've got quite a lot done on the island. So let's show you what I've been up to. Earlier in the week I drew a plan, which I'll throw up on screen, which will make no sense, barely makes any sense to me. But it was just some scribbles that I was doing for some ideas I had for what I could do with the island. And you'll see if you look at the map in the bottom corner as well, I've already started making a few of these changes, but let's just go and have a look at them. So for a start, I've been messing around here with the thickness of the river. You can actually jump the river now because I want more space in front of the cranny than I had. I probably should have placed the cranny further back originally, but I did not. So now I'm expanding this rather than moving the cranny, which I might do in time, but I just want to be able to create a bit of a boardwalk out the front here. I've also been organizing all my resources a bit better. I've been still a little bit messy. There's still a few things floating around, a lot of clothes because my storage is full, but that's what we're doing. But the biggest thing I've decided to do from that plan is open up the route to the secret cove up here. So I've only really started doing this in the last 2 days. So I pulled up some flowers and trees. My inventory is full of trees I pulled up that I didn't want to lose. And then I've opened this area up a bit, and I think my plan is probably to demolish this one quite far back and open up a proper area, and then my little Portmeirion inspired garden area, which is the top layer of this area. Portmeirion is a place in Wales. It's very beautiful. Has a lot of gardens and woodland, and it's like a town or a little village, I suppose, you can visit. But it's got some very beautiful gardens. I might throw some pictures on screen. But this area up here, the idea of this was to create a kind of Portmeirion-esque area. Oh, and I'm going to expand it over here, which I've started just seeing how far I can push it towards Lul's garden. And I will I'm going to move some of the villagers' houses around a little bit. And I'm funding all of this through creating and selling a lot of hot items each day, using all the resources that I have left from the island tidy up, which is quite a nice way of doing it, because I've got a surprising amount of wood and a lot of stones, although I've used some of those recently. So there's a lot of bits and pieces, and if the right hot items come up, then I can make quite a lot of them quite quickly. So as you might have seen on the 4-hour cleanup video, actually, I was doing as I was going. So I made quite a lot of money that way, and that's helped. And I've also, really cleaned up and moved some things around. So moved this to make it a bit more open, and people can actually sit in it now, because it was a bit too tight and weird. I've actually seen Eloise seems to like hanging out here. I don't know why. Put in one of these, which I had around. Haven't moved anything spectacularly yet. I've just done a bit of landscaping, but I think some of these houses, probably not Octavian's actually, but some of them will move. Is he in? No. I don't know, did I show you the inside of his house last week? Has he moved in already? The inside of his house is so weird. If I haven't shown you, I need to show you at some point. And I'm going to tidy up the area leading up to the campsite a bit properly at some point, I think, and make that a little more intentional than it is. I have started the build for a incline, our first incline. Let's see how much money we got towards that. Oh, that's nice. Someone's put some money in. I mean, I could. I'm not going to do it. Oh, how should I get my pockets down? I'll do it later. I could pay it all off in one go, but I was curious to see if Islanders would put in a bit more money first. But I will do that at some point, so we'll probably have that in the next episode. Then I might put in another one once I've reshaped some of this. I don't know exactly who or what or where it'll go. But I'm going to put someone's house up here, I think. Maybe mine. I don't know. I should move off the beach at some point. But as you'll see if I throw up that plan again, there's a few places I've got ideas for people's houses to go. This is where I've been collecting my fruit. So where some of the houses are just a little sort of plonked down at the moment, I'm going to make it again a bit more intentional. Although I don't mind the layout of the houses, there are huge parts of the island that are largely unused. Like Ike's place is just very much in the middle because it is. Eloise's place is a little low on the map, so I'm going to move that up. And then I'm going to put some more on the open northern areas, and then I might move myself somewhere as well. Oh, I have two of these. Should notice that. Yeah, so what else have I done? I also have been playing around with this area over here. I opened this up to make it a little bit bigger. Realised I'd never been swimming, so I went swimming on the island for the first time the other day. Didn't see Pascal, which was a shame, but I went swimming because I just realised I never had on this island. But yeah, I've opened up this waterfall a bit, and I've put in a couple of little jump spots, which I thought was kind of nice. The next stage after the incline will be proper bridges, but I've just been playing around a little bit with the waterways because I want to change some of them up, I think. So that the flow of the river across the island is a little different, but not wildly different because I like the shape of it, but just a bit different, I think. So that's the plan going forwards, really, is just to carry on making everything just a bit nicer, a bit more intentional. Hi, Fuchsia, what are you up to? Looking good. Okay, I will do that. Almond jelly. Yeah, and just now we're through the mess of the island and it's all looking quite clean, is just to use the space a little better and sort of plan the kinds of things I wanted to do from the beginning. So that's realistically what I'm going to get up to. Let's go and see Bones quick. Hey, baby. He now calls me baby. First time was in your dreams? First time was in your dreams. But yeah, so I'm going to open up some various bits of the island. I will make the area around the cranny, I think, feel a bit more like I originally intended to, which was a bit more of a multi-sales area. So these cabinets and stuff I will make look a bit better. I'll put in this, put in the games machine so that I've got a bit better, and I will bring this vending machine back down. So it just looks a bit more like a kind of boardwalky type shopping area. I'm debating moving Able Sisters up there, but I quite like Able's over here on its own thing, so I might make this its own area as well. But we'll do all this over time. I'm still way behind with posting these episodes, but I will catch up eventually. But yeah, have I got anything else I've been doing to show you? The incline was a big one. Finally deciding where to put what and which star to go with. Opening this up took a surprising amount of time. playing with the waterfalls and the riverways was quite nice, actually, in comparison. But I just like being able to do that. And then we've got various bits and pieces that I've bought or been given or collected over here to tidy up as well. And then I need to get back to tidying up the inside of my house as well. And maybe next week I'll show you around what I've been doing in there, because there's big changes happening inside the house as well. So there's a tease for next week. Yeah, let's leave this one here, and I will see you next week to show you the inside, I think, folks. Hope you're all feeling very well and enjoying the summer. I'll see you next time.